Let's check in with News 8 meteorologist Greg Barnhart for a look at today's forecast.
Yeah, actually, it's not going to turn out to be too bad of a Monday for a lot of areas. We've still got showers mainly up to the north of Eau Claire, and a lot of this comes in this evening or even overnight hours. Mainly dry for Tuesday and Wednesday, and breezy and showers come back briefly for one day on Thursday before we dry out once again. So not a complete dry weekend, but we're not going to expect to see all-day type rain events. Once again, we're looking at the eclipse today around the 204 is when it's peaking. 82% here, gets more further as you go further south. As we time out the showers, you see that area up to the north that kind of pulls the low back up. So we get some dry air that kind of works its way in here, and that's why we're expecting not much away of showers throughout, at least south of Eau Claire throughout the day. And in fact, as you see, you start seeing some breaks in the clouds towards afternoon and getting towards the eclipse time. There are breaks here as further south you go, so definitely does look a little more promising to see it. A little bit more shower activity further north, but I think this will be a lot of spottiness going in the afternoon hours. Look at the temperatures, mid-50s, even 60s to the south, mid-50s up to the north. Then we're going to start seeing the next batch of showers kind of wrapping around that low that pulls in for potentially the evening commute, probably closer to 6 or maybe even 7 or 8 o'clock. We'll see that come through. Big picture shows you that line moves its way through just briefly for Monday night. And then overall for Monday night into Tuesday, we'll see a lot of the decrease in activity further north. Maybe some partly cloudy skies actually going into Tuesday as this low begins to lift up. So just a brief period of some precipitation for tomorrow, for this evening's commute, and then we should start clearing out a little bit. That going into Tuesday looks just some cloud cover lingers, maybe a spotty shower, but I think most of the day Tuesday will just be cloud cover with that west wind. Not much cold air behind the system as it lifts up, so temperature-wise should be fairly good. And then as we go into Wednesday, looks good, but then Thursday we have another system begins to pull northward. Now that won't provide just a cloud cover, but it's going to allow another system to the north that kind of digs south, and that's our next rain chance that'll work its way through Thursday, potentially Thursday night. The good news with the whole this week, regardless of the rainfall, the temperatures are going to be actually a little bit above average. We should be about the mid-50s, but even starting in Tuesday, Wednesday behind that system, we kind of cool off briefly, but then by Thursday and Friday, even with the rainfall, we're climbing back up into the 60s potentially, and then this coming weekend, we could hit 70 with these temperatures too. So all in all, it's going to be a slightly warmer week than we've had previous, but we do have some rain chances that will continue to go on their way. That's the good news. But for today, really dry most of the area, except maybe further north, it might be showers. And then we have that shower chance coming in towards this evening. Temperatures near low 60s to the north, up low 50s up to the north. So all in all, not a bad Monday. And then as we go to the 8-day forecast, we're looking at temperatures there and climbing the mid-60s with dry conditions. Thursday looks like that next rain chance that does come in briefly, maybe even a thunderstorm, and then the rest of the time period we get dry with 70s and even some thunderstorms coming towards next week. So in all, enjoy this week. We actually are going to get in the 60s and potentially 70s as we go throughout.